Good to be back. It's been a minute. Listen, fashion is art, and today I'm gonna tell y'all how I got sick. No, but unfortunately, I did get sick over the time at ComplexCon. I'm still not fully hearing out of my right ear. Obviously, the deeper voice due to the insane amount of tissues I've had to go through, congestion in my nose. The level of mucus is really giving me my grown man voice. So, that's a little side win. But what we're going to talk about today is ComplexCon, and I'm going to give y'all a little story time about how day two went for me. So, before we get started, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll get the ball rolling. Make sure you check out them shorts. Get the one down below or right up here or wherever we put the short at. Get that to 1,000. And make sure you comment your thoughts on it as well. Love to hear that for sure. To provide context, when I left Omaha, Nebraska, which is where I live, it was snowing. I had to drive my car because I wasn't getting any rides for Uber, Lyft, whatever. So to get there, I drove my car, parked it in the lot. The only available spots were at the roof. So I was walking around in the snow. That's, I'm pretty sure, how it started. So anyway, fast forward to Sunday. I pull up there about 12 after, right at noon. General admission opens at 11 while the VIP opens at 7. The reason why I got there later is a long story that we don't need to get into. Just know I did everything I could, did my best just to be there. So when it comes to ComplexCon, when I first get up there, I pull out the wristband. They don't really give a fuck what you bring or don't bring into ComplexCon, to be honest. I saw some dude bring in a joint. I brought in my lighter. We were smoking throughout. Like, it smelled like gas in the air. So there really wasn't any rules against that. Obviously, you're not going to bring a gun in. They had the checkpoint, the metal detector. Going on, I get down the escalator, little table in the center that kind of to direct you to whatever booth you're trying to look for. They have a map guide and the app, which is really essential. So if anyone who's going next year, be sure to download the ComplexCon app. That will give you the map, the lineups, what the marketplace is. So if there's a specific brand that you want to go to, they'll have it there for you. Just a heads up. Now back to it. I'm looking around and I'm really just trying to take everything in. And my thing is, the first cool booth I see, I'm going in there. In pops, I believe it was E65 and E66 was Mr. Flower Fantastic. Now their thing was just really flowers and butterflies. I'll show you some of the footage I have here, some of the pictures that we had. It was pretty interesting. Chilling there in line. The line was super long though. So if you're not trying to just stand in the line for a really long time, and what I mean by a really long time, it's like Disneyland wait. I was in that line for about an hour and a half when I got there. So just keep that in mind. There's a few different pictures that they'll take with you. They'll have a conversation with you about, what's really going on with the butterflies, why they brought the butterflies. And it's a really beautiful story. The people behind there are really good people. They raised the butterflies from their own farm. So really, really hope you all check that out if you ever get the chance to. Mr. Flower Fantastic. And I'll leave the info down below. I'm sick, mind you, again. So once I get through the line, get the picture, whoop-de-whoop, my head starts hurting. And I start realizing that, man, I need to take a nap. So I start rolling around through the area. I make sure I check in with a couple different people who work there and be like, hey, if I gotta go, I gotta go grab something from my car, is there gonna be an issue for me to get back in? They're like, nah, just scan the thing as normal. So I'm like, okay, bet, let's go do this really quick. I gotta get this nap in or I will not make it for the concert. That was a fact. Little did I know, I forgot about Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan had his complex conversation, which was set at 4 p.m. And it was set in a auditorium, not just a smaller booth. I didn't realize, this was probably dumb on me, because I'm a big Michael B. Jordan fan. I should know this, but how big of a crowd this man can draw. Because by the time I got back from my 30-minute nap, well, my my 45-minute nap. I get up there and I get to the line to go see Michael B. Jordan for the ComplexCon thing. So he's previewing Creed. I get there and the guy's like, "We're at max capacity. Anyone more would be a fire hazard." Da, 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 all this BS. I'm just like, man, are you serious? All these people, and like it hasn't even started. It's already full. Like, that was a hard pill to swallow, but it's all good. I wanted to take advantage of the moment. There were other people who were there that were pretty cool. I went down and went to go see Rico Nasty. She was talking about upcoming music, favorite collaborations, the art and fashion that inspires her, which is really good to hear. Coming from the audience, at least partial of the audience that I would go for. If my market appealed for the fashion I want to do for men and women, the women that I want to gravitate to is someone like a Rico Nasty. And you'll kind of get the idea, seeing this picture, kind of like what she wears, what she's into. So, see her, get a picture with her, meet her. That was pretty cool. After that, just kind of, walk around. I chilled at the little park area in the middle because, again, I'm still a little tired. YBN the Mirror was in there. He was just kind of chilling. I actually saw him while I was in the line for the Flower Fantastic, just kind of in the middle area, just kind of doing his own thing. You could tell it was him because he had the goons with him. You feel me? Like 3, 4 tall dudes. So you already know, all dripped out. They're probably ready to go if something happens. So they left pretty early. After that, a little later on, Kanye West made a appearance. I was down in the area kind of waiting for the concert, or at least what I thought was the concert, which we'll get into later. Kanye West pulls up. There's this, all I see is this drone. I'm like, why is this dude flying a drone for? Like, no one really cares, right? And then I see this big, like, kind of a crowd. Like, what's everyone doing? And I start walking towards the crowd because I know something's going on. Then dude behind me says, I knew Kanye West was gonna pull up. I'm like, that's not Kanye West in that crowd, is there? He's like, yeah. So then I'm trying to get a picture. I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to see what's up, And then I get the video, and this is the video. Still unsure why Kanye wanted to pull up a ComplexCon. Aside from obvious reasons, it is ComplexCon, is one of the bigger fashion events in America, so I can see why he would want to come by. But still, very surprising. It's very cool to see him. But yeah, after that, he's just kind of, again, he made his way out with his beautiful supermodel girlfriend Juliana. Kanye knows how to pick him. Let's be honest. Like, he only goes up. He only goes up. And after seeing Kanye, things were kind of dying down. I took another nap near the arena area. There's a little area, I think it's called Planes and Pigeons, something of that nature. That they had this little preview of this DJ set. They would play some of the music that you could expect from the concert, Kodak, Negos, all that. So, and I mingle with a few people, network well. So that was nice. Be able to meet some like-minded people as always. From there, I realized at about 7, okay, the concert's not happening here. So I immediately bolt to the convention center. They start talking about, hey, ComplexCon is closed. Please get everything you need. All the pop-ups are closed. Da da da. So I first will go through the gift shop, see if there's anything I like as far as merch goes. There really wasn't. I'm sorry. Nothing like jumped out to me like with the costume Murakami. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna get something I'm not in love with. That's just facts. So then I make my way over to from the Long Beach Convention Center. There's the exit, kind of where they had the food, because there was the food fest they had going on outside. I didn't partake in any of that because, again, I'm sick. I didn't eat anything that whole day. So I go through those doors. I'm like, hey, where's the concert supposed to be? Because they did not give any sort, and that's the only drawback I have from ComplexCon. There was no like, okay, this is where the concert's going to be. a lot of people assumed that it was in the area where I had already been for the last hour or so. So I finally figure out it's in this whole different section of the Long Beach Convention Center. Make my way over there, flash my ticket. And I'm not gonna lie, I got some special privilege because mine was the floor seat. Make sure when you go to a concert, you always get the floor seat. Don't get no rafter seat. And I'll show you some of the videos I had here from the concert. And let me tell you, if you didn't have a floor seat, you couldn't see nothing. That's why they have those big jumbotrons so people could see. Like, what's the point of that? I'd rather watch it on TV. That's just me. Anyway, I get in there and I get in the right in time for Push. Pusha T's going off. He's doing this thing with Malice. Clips is just going off. Nigo comes on next. Nigo only really does one song, maybe two songs. To be honest, I wasn't paying too much attention. All love to Nigo, but I don't know his music like that. When his new project drops, which is coming up soon, which is why he was the headliner, y'all are gonna know who he is. So maybe from there, more exposure will come. But at that time, I just did not know who the man was. But it was good music, good DJ set. After him, boy Kodak comes out, and Kodak had been at the AMAs just a little earlier that day, so I was wondering how is he gonna like pull up. But when you're a big artist like that, it's kind of just one of those things where you just do a ton of different things. Like, for example, with Michael B. Jordan, his ComplexCon thing, he was only really in the building for like 30 minutes. Just about. Because right after I did the Rico Nasty thing, it was 4:45 on the dot. I came back up to see if Michael B. Jordan was at least going to exit so I could see him, take a video, stuff like that. And they were like, oh, it's already done. It's been done. Yeah, everyone left. I look in the room, literally, they're just cleaning stuff up. I'm like, man, he literally was in and out like a rent out. Him and Jonathan Major, who's also there. Back to the concert. So Kodak, he's got the timing. He comes out, he's vibing hard to the crowd. He's doing his thing. It was cool. He played a few more songs. He played more songs than anyone besides Pusha. And just for context, I did not see the Teriyaki Boys. I did not see Ski Mask. And who else? I'm not sure. I'll have to check that list again. But I don't think anyone else was performing aside from them that I did not see. But still, glad I got to see Kodak. After Kodak, Lil Uzi comes out. And Lil Uzi was going off. They opened up the pits for him. And yeah, that was a vibe for sure. For sure. After that, obviously, Lil Uzi did his thing and that was it. He was the closer. Everyone went back. Very cool experience. The booths, all very creative. There was one that was they just had a little basketball hoop where you could shoot in the hoop, try to win a prize, which was, some merch. They had the typical, spin the wheel thing. I was in a couple raffles, didn't win any, but it's always fun to kind of see what you can get. They were giving away a lot of cool stuff. And Rico Nasty, she had a raffle after her interview that I saw, gave away a laptop, merch from Republic of Games, which was their booth that whole interview centered around. So gave away the computer, merch, other clothing. So again, it was really cool to see just all the different ways that people were getting all the different ways that the brands were getting people involved to want to be at their booth. One booth had a couple girls that looked like the city girls over there. I'm telling you, these girls was bad. They had some other booths that kind of just featured just the regular merch. They had a J Balvin for his collaboration. They had some there, a few other little things there. In the corner, they had a skate ramp. In that area, everyone was kind of lined up all around. People who could skate were in there skating, doing a lot of really cool tricks. It was really impressive to see. So yeah, just really good vibes all around. No problems, no incidents, no nothing, no drama. I think the most drama there was, and you've probably seen it circulating around, was a dude tried to get up and close with Kanye, security was bumping him out. So Kanye goes out of his way to give love to this man. And I thought that was really cool. That's one of the things I really love about Ye is he does love the fans. That's for sure. He does love the fans. He kind of just does things. But I mean, don't we all at the end of the day? I do appreciate the love he got for his people though. Parking was mad easy. There's a big lot right next to the Long Beach Convention Center. Parking cheap for, what it was. So you just take advantage of that. Drop the $25 and you win. Because there's no real place you can park your car and then Uber into it, because this is down Long Beach. But yeah, that's really everything that covers ComplexCon and kind of my experience of it. Again, I look forward to going next year, hopefully in better spirits. The first day was where all the panels were, such as T.I.'s panel, Jeezy's panel, those type of panels. However, I did get to see some of the favorite sneaker competitions, Guess Your Sneaker. They had those going on like kind of right as I arrived. So I was able to peep those before I went to the Mr. Flower Fantastic, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So again, really special event. Thankful for all the sponsors who were able to put it on, all the hard work and man hours that it took to set up the booths, the pop-ups, to get the performers lined up, to get the guests confirmed. Just a lot of work that went into it all. So big shout out to ComplexCon for that. And I look forward to seeing y'all next year for ComplexCon 2023. That's all I have for this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel below. Comment down below if y'all went to ComplexCon, what your favorite moment was, what your favorite pop-up was, so we can all know where to go next year. Until next time, I'm out. These my daddies make it hurt.